Um. Anyway,
Zimbabwe.
you're saying what?
Popped a Zin in, dude. It's
Why does
for
everyone call it a
neurological benefits.
Zimbabwe?
Is it Daddy Wellness? I think he calls it African Shuki, but I think it
Uh,
started as Zimbabwe, and that's in Africa, I think, and then it just evolved into that. You know who Daddy Wellness
is it
is?
a racist thing?
No,
Is, it,
no, it's because it's called Zin. So then you say Zimbabwe because it's just
is
like
it
it's nice to say.
where's it getting made at, or where's the nicotine coming from?
I don't know, probably like Nevada or some shit.
Okay.
I don't fucking know.
And with that, hello everybody, and welcome back
Yeah.
to episode. Oh no,
Oh,
5. We're on 5.
yes, sir. We are on 5.
Why don't you hit us with a random starting topic or phrase that we could go off of? I don't even know.
Um, door-to-door salesman.
Mm,
You have any of those showing up? I had one
I
come to
have
my
not.
place yesterday.
I think the most I get nowadays are like middle schoolers trying to sell pizzas. You know how
That's not that
we
bad. Yeah.
always do that.
There's a
Uh,
guy that came to my house
selling vacuum cleaners or what?
yesterday. No, no. He was selling me trash removal.
Trash
And I,
removal.
yeah, yeah. He knew I was in the shower somehow before he came. I think my brother told him. But yeah, then he talked really fast, and I just lit up a little bit before he came, so I was kind of freaked. And then he came into my house and started telling me about trash removal. And then the weirdest thing was he
Why didn't you
looked,
let him in? Usually people talk to them outside.
yeah, it was hot as fuck. And he's like, "Can I come in?" I was like, "Sure." I actually kind of curious to
He wanted
hear,
to see how
because
dirty your house was. He's like, let's see how
yeah,
much
maybe.
trash
Yeah, I don't know. I'd
these
never like let
weirdos
a
got.
door-to-door salesperson actually talk, so I was like, whatever, let's do it. And then I don't really remember what he told me about the trash removal, but he asked me, what did he say, dude? He's like, yeah, man, I'm tired of banging tens all the time. I just want like a modest 7 or 8 that's more chill, because tens are crazy. I was like, what
What's
the?
the
Why did you
what's the
start this
what's the
conversation like that?
I've been noticing that as a trend recently. People have started saying what's the saying? Medium is premium.
Yeah, dude, this guy was like 5'8" and like scrawny and had like
All right.
a
Yeah,
season
yeah.
one. He had like a season one Walter White mustache, right? So it's kind of short and pathetic looking. And he was wearing cowboy boots. He didn't seem like the kind of guy that was banging tens on a yacht, which is what he told me he did. And then he told me he just sold the trash removal to my neighbors. He said, "Your neighbor Caleb just got it. He's the one with the Jeep out front, and the Jeep is mine." I'm the only fucking one on this block with the Jeep, dude. You're lying. You're a liar.
Classic salesman
Yeah, I
tactics.
was like,
Just be like,
fuck this
yeah, like the
guy.
entire neighborhood already bought one, so like you should just do it too.
Yeah, dude, I know. I was like, this guy's just feeding me
He
horse shit.
100% just got your neighbor's name and then just told you.
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know if that was my neighbor's name. I mean, I don't know.
He just
I
told
mean,
you
he
some
was,
random person.
yeah, he was definitely lying about the banging tens on yachts outside of Cabo. And then
He was a
the
hundred
Jeep was
percent.
mine,
I think he
obviously.
came inside and he like pegged you as like a college, post
Yeah.
college, or like that. It's still in that era, and he was trying to impress you.
Yeah, I think he was
I
too.
think he was just pulling every sleazy salesman tactic out of the book.
Yeah, it didn't work. I saw right through it. I just kind of like stared at him. Didn't really say much.
Like,
But
yeah,
yeah, dude,
how do you
it was
collect
really
my
weird.
trash, bro? Is it just like
Yeah,
the garbage people do it? Like I just put it
yeah.
outside and the garbage people
Well,
take it. Do you take it instead, or
I
like?
think it's just like a different company. But I told him that we rented, and then he's like, "No, that's fine. That doesn't matter." And then after he did his whole pitch, I was like, "Yeah, I rent. I signed a contract, so I can't switch the trash stuff." But he's like, "Oh, okay," and then he just left. Like, should have listened the first time, buddy.
Yeah,
But I really wanted
classic.
to hear what he's gonna say, so it was an interesting experience to say the least.
Yeah, I think the last time I had like one of the like someone call me, like they just was like a like that, not a, it wasn't like a whatever they're called. It was like a door to door salesman, but
Telemarketer.
through telephone. And I
Hmm.
remember I was just like, I was curious at one point what they were gonna try and sell me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it
was
is always
I was
interesting.
low key. I was like really intrigued, and then the second they started talking, I was like, "Oh, I fucked up. This is
Why?
so boring."
Yeah. Was it some
Like it
Indian
was
dude? I
funny.
feel like that's what
No, it was
promoters
some
always are.
lady, but it was really funny too because she was like, "Oh, yeah, like can I interest you in this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why don't you tell me
No.
more about it or something like that?" And
Yeah.
then she
Yeah,
literally
give
went
the
like,
spiel.
"Oh," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "Most people don't let me get this far." I'm like, "Oh, well, fuck."
You're
And
like,
then
I'm out now.
no, dude, she
Yeah, you shouldn't
started
have said that, you
talking. She
fucking
started
loon.
talking, and then I got like 2 minutes into it, and she would just not stop talking, and I was not interested. I don't even remember what she was trying to sell me. That's like
Hmm.
I was just not interested past the most people don't let me get this
Yeah.
far comment. So I just hung up in the middle of her talking and then didn't pick up the
Yeah.
phone again.
Like, good. Rough job
Uh
to have, dude.
yeah, it's got to be brutal, but you got to do what you got to
Gotta
do
be.
sometimes.
Yeah, I guess, dude. At least you didn't lie.
I uh I had a shower thought this morning.
What was that?
Uh and it kind of changed my entire perspective on people.
On just life in general, or what?
Not in life in general. But when
Oh,
you
so it wasn't that
so
crazy.
say you're taking a shower, right? And then you get out of the
Yeah, I done that.
shower and
Yeah,
then
I
you're
do that
wiping
too.
yourself down with a towel. Do you worry
Uh-huh.
about where like rubbing your ass and then your face?
No, I don't care.
Do you
The
think
towel forgets
like
by
there's a lot of
tomorrow.
people that do that though, right?
Yeah, I think
That
most
like
people do.
care? I was sitting there
I
thinking
mean,
about it
if
for
I
so
just like
long.
wipe my nuts, I'm not gonna immediately put that part on my face, but
Yeah,
I
but like
usually just look for dry spots.
yeah, well, exactly. But at the same time, it's like people are like, oh, this side has to be the face side, and then the other side has to be the butt side. Like to the point where some people like invented like a towel that literally just says like butt side, face side on it or whatever, right? And
Yeah, I don't worry
the
about
more I
that,
think about
honestly.
that, I'm like, why the fuck are people so worried about? You were just in the shower. Did you not clean yourself?
Yeah, right. You should be good,
Yes.
realistically.
Who
You
cares if
should
your
be good.
left butt cheek and your nose taste like hit the same part of the
The same
towel?
region on the towel. I don't know.
And
Some
even
people
if
do.
you were
Maybe they got
flipping
dirty
it,
asses.
you're wet. The water's gonna like get through that part of the towel, right? So it's
Yeah,
not
the
like
ass sperms are still there. That's a fair point.
it doesn't make any sense to me nowadays. I'm just like
I don't
that blew
know.
my mind, and then I was like, halfway expecting you to be one of those people. That's why I brought came in.
No, I did. I did used to worry about it, and then once I stopped, because I was like worried I was gonna like get acne and like break out and stuff. But then I just stopped like paying attention to it, and I just didn't get pimples. So I was like, I guess it doesn't fucking matter, huh? You can just kind of
Yeah, I
use
think
whatever
most
side
of
you
it
want
is
to
just
dry.
like making sure you wash your towels, like not just reuse the same one for 3 weeks in a row type thing.
Yep, yep. Tell you what, that's usually when I know I gotta wash my pillowcases and shit, though. Like, what the
Yeah,
hell do I get pimples for? Yeah, I'm in my mid-20s. I shouldn't be getting these anymore.
I take my pillowcase off and it's hard as a rock. It's still the fucking form of the pillow.
That's so gross, dude. You'd have to be sweating bad during the night for
Or
that.
doing some nasty things with that
Or
pillow.
just
Let's
coming
just
on
say
your
that
pillow all the
much.
time.
Well,
Busting
I was
nuts
gonna
all over
leave it
your
up to
pillow.
the imagination of the audience, but
They bust it on
yeah.
there and you wipe it all over.
Um,
Good time.
I
Or you
will
have sex with your
say
pillow too.
that we have a Twitter now. I made that bad boy this
Yes!
morning.
We already
So,
have 3 followers. Or no, 2 followers. Me and Seth.
so if anyone, the
Or the
5 viewers
followers.
that we've hopefully gotten, one of which is concurrent, thank you, mom. Um,
You think she's actually gonna watch this?
I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, I kind of hope my mom doesn't watch
She's
it.
been like, because she knows that like I was gearing up to do this and everything, and she's just been like, "So what's the name of it?" I'd be like, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah. Back off,
What
mom.
did you guys release anything out yet? No, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna tell you what it
Yeah.
is out anyway. So
All
it's
in due
like,
time. Because
um,
then she'll just come into your room like playing a clip. Why did you say
yeah.
this?
Was this
What does
about?
this mean,
Was
Seth?
this about your cousin? No.
Do you really
Anyway.
think a poop fetish is that bad, Seth? How do you think you were made? Right.
No, no.
Yeah, dude, that's what's gonna
No.
happen for sure now.
Oh shit. Well, anyway, if you want to follow
Yeah.
us on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, it is at mildly mature. Just like I don't know what our YouTube is. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's mildly mature podcast. Either way,
Um,
the Twitter X, whatever it's called, at mildly mature. Follow us there, and you can get some updates. Me and Nick are both running it, so we might like put a little dash Seth dash Nick, depending on who tweeted what, so you can kind of get the gist of it.
or we
Uh,
might not too, just to
or we
kind
might
of leave
not
it
just leave it up to the audience. I'll be
mysterious.
like, "Hey, I'm taking a fat
Yeah.
shit right now," and not sign it. You know, just be like, which one's doing it? And you
Y-
guys could take bets in the
Yeah, yeah,
comments. I
yeah. We
bet
could
this is
take
Nick because he
we
never
could take pictures of
capitalizes the
it
P in poop.
in poop. Yeah, it could be, dude. But yeah, we should send pictures of the shit. Like, we should post them on our Twitter and be
That
like, "Whose shit is
sounds like a
this?"
quick way to get banned, dude.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if Twitter's that lawless yet. I don't know. You
Yeah,
see people getting hit with cars on there. I'm sure it's fine if you post some poo pictures.
just a little bit of. How do you
A
go
bit of scat.
from? How do you go from fucking shaming scat kings to
Yeah,
wanting
that's
to
true. That's true, actually.
slap our
Yeah.
shit all over Twitter?
Yeah,
You
never
want to
mind.
see?
That's
You want to see our
hypocritical.
shit floating in the toilet, surrounded with
Yeah.
piss water?
Yeah, dude. Maybe I have a shit fetish. I didn't even know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, never mind. We won't post pictures of our shits, but we might describe them. I don't know what else we could. I don't even know what we
Yeah.
tweet on there yet. But
Must have
it's
ate
there.
corn today.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
uh,
Got to repurpose it. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, in the future, we'll ask like questions on there, get some interaction from
yeah.
people.
I was thinking that maybe we
But
should make like a Reddit account and stuff like that too, just in case we ever want to go down the line and post on multiple places.
I've
Before
only ever
this gets
used Reddit.
so blown up that
Popping off,
we'll
dude.
not be able to
It's gonna be
get our
drowning,
proper
dude.
names. You know what I mean? Don't want them to be like, hey,
Yeah, I
follow us on
do.
Twitter at mildly mature. Follow us on TikTok at legit mildly mature. Follow us on.
Oh, yeah. XX underscore mildly mature underscore
Yeah, it's like,
XX, dude.
yeah, that's the
Our
most.
gamer tag.
That's what I call branding.
It is, dude. That's the thing. There's a whole bunch of people that sell you personal branding on Twitter, or at least that's what's all over my feed,
I believe it.
and that's what they say, dude. Keep it all
Mine
consistent.
is mostly gaming related whenever I get on there. I don't go on Twitter that often. I'm gonna be dead ass.
I don't really know what else is. I feel like there's a lot of like politics and stuff on there, and then like the games you see, and then like people selling shit.
Yeah, I believe it.
I feel like that's
It's
pretty
like
much
the
it. And then
Wild West over there.
OnlyFans too. Yeah, and then
Um,
there's OnlyFans accounts.
there's probably a lot of stuff on there, especially yeah. There's a lot of stuff on there, dude.
I love it,
No,
dude.
some of it
It is the Wild West.
not good, bro.
No,
That
there is some
some
straight up racist groups on there, but it's chill. It's a chill place to be. Things you don't talk
Let's
with the
see.
racists.
Let's see. I'm trying to think what else we could talk about because I came in with my two ideas already. I was thinking, and I'm like, oh no, I really.
Yeah, I
Oh,
ran through 'em.
I did read this. This happened in 2016, but I didn't find out until about now. Um, I was reading the story about a guy that went to Yellowstone National Park, and him and his sister they were gonna what was it called, like hot potting. They were gonna like just try and find a hot spring and sit in it, basically.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be
Um,
dirty.
but they went into an area that was like a restricted area. Like, oh yeah, it's still like a wild place. Don't go there, type of thing. Like this is like where our safe campgrounds are, type thing.
What happens
And
in a restricted area?
well, I'll tell you in a minute, dude. It wasn't
Okay. Yeah,
restricted,
sorry
but
to
they're
build
like,
up.
we don't recommend people to go in there, type of thing. I don't know if they're restricted. I've never been there, but bottom line is they were not supposed to be where they were.
Hmm.
And they found a hot spring, and he apparently like tried to dip his toe in it or something to like see how hot it was. He fell in and died because it was so hot. And then when the like cops came or like the rangers or whoever's there to like try and pull out his body. They couldn't because it was like storming out that night or something. So they're like, okay, we'll get him in the morning type of thing. They came back the next morning and his body was completely dissolved because of how hot
Holy shit!
the water was, and then apparently there's like a bunch of acids that because of the how the hot water works at there, like a bunch of acid gets bubbled up to the surface and it literally like dissolved his body.
Holy fuck, dude.
I'm like, holy crap. Overnight,
Mm,
dude.
Yeah, I wonder if the cartel read about that, dude. Drop people off in there. Oh wait,
That's
where was this?
I was at Yellowstone.
Oh, never mind. Cartel's not really around there.
Yeah. But that's
That's actually
crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy that someone just fell in and then just
Died.
disappeared. You know?
Yeah, that
That's
is crazy.
crazy.
Maybe he just faked it though, because he didn't like his chick that he was with,
That
and
was
then
his
once he left to go
sister.
get the cops. Oh, it was the
Apparently it was
sister.
real because she apparently recorded it, but no one put it in like put it out there because like
Thank God, dude. That'd be
obviously
fucked up.
yeah.
Your last memory, the last memory people have of you.
Yeah, just
That's
seeing the
all
skin
they
literally
hear.
boil off of your body, dude. Yuck.
Yeah, yeah. That would be rough to
That is
watch.
officially a new mild fear of mine. Like falling into a
Falling
hot
into
spring.
an acidic hot spring.
Yeah. Um,
What is it? Does that rank above quicksand or below?
I think it's above quicksand just because there's not a lot of quicksand around me
Yeah, you bet
that
you
I
didn't
can
think
think
there's
of.
any acidic hot springs though either. You know
Well,
what I mean?
no, but okay, well that's a good transition because that was another idea that I had for the podcast because I was thinking about that. I'm like, that's kind of scary. Do
Quicksand
you
challenge.
no, just not
Oh,
quicksand, but do you have any like fears that are like super unrealistic that it will ever happen, but you're like, nah, I ain't fucking with this just in case that 0.00002% chance this happens happens.
I have a fear. If there's like a porta potty at like a park, like where you go hiking, I have a fear that there's gonna be a large spider hidden under the seat, and it's gonna crawl into my butt and lay eggs, and I'm gonna just have spiders crawl my ass one night.
I have
So
heard stories of snakes being in people's toilets and they'll be taking a dookie and all of a sudden like a snake will bite their ball sack or something crazy like
yeah, that
that.
actually just happened to a dude. I saw a story about that. A
Yeah,
cobra came and bit his nuts, dude.
like apparently that's somewhat common in some areas.
Yeah, that
Like that
quote was
does
just
happen.
like, I just felt a sharp pain all of a sudden. It's like, no shit, dude. Fucking snake
No,
bit your
but I
scrot,
think it's
boy.
like that, and then like I think rats can also live in your toilet because like there's like an air pocket because of the way like
Oh yeah,
rats will
because
crawl
there's
out of the sewer and like
yeah,
crawl
there's like
up
a
into your
the
toilet.
pipe goes up and there's a little spot. Yeah.
So yeah, that's legit. I was thinking more like really dumb, like whenever I have like car keys or something on me, I'll like purposely either like try to avoid sewer grates or I'll like make sure my
Oh
hand is
no,
on
that's
my
valid.
pocket type of thing.
Yeah.
Just in case my like car keys slip out and somehow fly down the sewer grate. I'm like, damn it.
Dude, it's happened before.
It's like a bunch of weird things like that. Like
I thought you meant like a fear that would like
well, I was talking about like
kill you or
mild
like fuck
fears.
your life
Like
up.
really stupid, pathetic
Oh,
fears that probably won't happen, but you're like, I gotta change my attitude on this just in case.
yeah, just in case. I don't
But
think
that
I
is
have
like
any
a but
like
like
that.
that I think like biting someone like or so, sitting on the toilet and something like touching your ass that isn't supposed to be in the toilet is
Dude, a
definitely one
hand
of those things.
reaches out from the
Yeah.
toilet and
What was
fondles
that?
you.
Was that it? Or what show was that where like the hair oh no, that wasn't a hand. That was like hair that came out in It Chapter 1 or whatever it was. She like cut off all her hair and was that it?
When the walls start bleeding? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
like
The
she cut off her
head
hair.
chick?
She cut off her hair, and I thought she was like looking down the drain, and like later, and all the hair came out and like tried to pull her down the drain or something.
Ugh.
I
I
can't remember.
remember.
I think that was It Chapter 1.
Dude, we saw that together. Throwback.
Throwback.
That was scary. That was actually scary.
Yeah.
I remember how hard my heart was beating. I was like, oh, this is a different kind of fear that I've felt
Yeah.
other times.
And that's it's cool too because I went to go watch It Chapter 2. I was like, damn, It Chapter 1 was way scarier than this one. I don't know
Yeah,
why,
yeah.
but
I
it
think it
was
was because it was kids, and you're like, you don't want kids to get hurt, but if like adults do, you're just kind of like,
Yeah.
you
The
know, who fucking
Did you
cares?
know, like, after I watched that movie and like everything, I went down that whole rabbit hole of like listening to all the lore and random stuff that like of that, because Stephen King, I swear, is, I don't know how he comes up with stuff like that. Like he must like
Didn't
take
all
a
the kids fuck at the end of the It book?
yeah. Yeah.
Didn't they have like an orgy or something?
It was more like a gangbang, but like
Someone got
it's not good. Apparently,
someone got
the reason
try
they did
out.
it is because like they found out like he'll always come back if you have the memory of or something of him, or like that's if he's part of your worst memories. So they're like, we have to get rid of that worst memory, so let's just have this other super traumatizing thing happen. So,
Well,
uh, yeah,
that's why they did
it
it.
was it apparent. I think so. It was like really, really weird and
So
just
like
weird.
they're like, let's run a train right now.
Yeah,
Bunch
yeah,
of
dude,
12 year
it's
olds.
so weird. But no, that book, like apparently that book has like so much random lore. Like there's space turtles and like a giant spider that
I
like
thought the It
the
guy was a
Earth.
giant spider,
I think he was,
wasn't
but
it? Pennywise.
I thought there was like another, like he was maybe I can't remember. I thought there was like a
There
spot,
was.
like a big ass spider that was supposed to like crawl out of the earth type of thing.
Yeah, I know there's something about like the cosmic turtle. He's like the one that is like it's like the dark, and then the cosmic turtle is like the light. I guess if you put it
Yeah,
simple, the yin and yang. He's the
I don't
good, the
know.
other's the
So
bad.
I swear, some of those older, well, I guess Stephen King's still alive, so he's not that old. But
He's fucking old, dude.
like H.P. Lovecraft, all those really old, like horror stories. I don't know how people come up with that stuff.
Nightmares probably.
Like, how do you come up with Cthulhu and like that entire mythology?
Yeah, that's a good
That's
question. Well,
crazy.
it's like how some authors make languages for their books, dude. Like that one dude who wrote Game of Thrones came up with whatever the fuck it was. Dothraki? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I believe it. I don't.
Maybe.
Did he make that? I don't know if he actually made a
I
language.
thought he
I
made a
don't know. He probably
language.
did, which is crazy because like he did all that and he still hasn't released the final book.
Dude, he used all of his gas on those first
Used
couple, and
all
then
of
he's
it.
like, "All
My
right."
running theory is straight up like, oh shit, my ending was the exact same as as the TV show, and everyone hated the ending of the TV show.
Yeah, so he's just not gonna do it
So he's
now.
just
Like,
like, I
fuck
either
it.
gotta come up with something completely different that makes sense, or everyone's gonna hate me.
Dude, I
I don't
like
know.
the TV. I didn't mind the TV show ending. It was good. It was fine. I don't. I've
Agree to
heard a lot of
disagree.
grief on it. How would you have preferred it to end?
I mean, I would have been fine with the ending if it was like cuz how my main criticism of it was kind of leading up to how it ends, how it's going to end, but I felt like it happened way too quickly. You know what I
Oh yeah,
mean?
like they just rushed
I
it
would have
in and cleaned
preferred
it
if they
up
would have
quick.
taken that last season and just like split it into like 2 or 3 seasons. Because
Mmm.
so much of it happens so fast, and it was just like switch, switch, switch. Characters are just gonna start doing stuff that they wouldn't do at this point in time because they need to do it in order to get to the ending.
Yep. Yep. Everyone's gonna die all of a sudden.
We're gonna have this whole plot
Or
line that we've been building up for all the other seasons happen in one episode. Done, 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 done. It's just like
yeah, that's true. It did kind of go like that.
it was just really, really fast, and like not a lot of development happened.
That's what the first 7 seasons were for.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I mean, I would have preferred 2 more.
I think we all would have liked a couple more, dude. Can't lie to you there. I wish there would have been
um,
more.
but no, I don't. I wasn't like a part of the people that were like super hating on it. I'm like, well, it was kind of a meh ending. I would have preferred if they would have done something else, but this is what we got. I wasn't one of those people that were like, I demand that you guys rewrite the entire season and do it
Yeah.
again
Like,
because it was
go get a
shit.
fucking hobby,
It's like
bro.
I
Go get a
don't care
hobby.
that enough enough. I'm glad
Yeah.
that like I remember like when I was probably in high school, I would have probably been like that. But like now that I'm like older, I kind of am glad that I've gotten to the point where I'm like really chill and don't care about anything like
Yeah,
media
yeah,
wise.
like it is just a TV show.
Like I'm pretty into like the MCU and Marvel and all that stuff, but it's kind of funny how at this point I'll like watch a Marvel movie and I'll like I understand all the references and where they're probably gonna go because of the comics and everything. But then like when
Uh-huh.
something happens, I can like be like, ah, people are gonna get pissed at that, but I'm cool
Yeah,
with
you can see it,
it.
dude. Yeah, that's cool.
Like
See
when
through the clouds.
I knew it for a fact. I went and saw spoilers for Doctor Strange, very minor spoilers if you haven't seen that movie somehow. Doctor Strange is the Multiverse of Madness. They basically the plot of that movie is he like was jumping into other dimensions or multiverse worlds. And there was like at some point they were like oh, this isn't your world, Doctor Strange. Your world is 616 or something like that. Um,
Uh-huh.
but the main core of it was like your world is 616, which I caught that. I'm like, oh, they're gonna get pissed at the number 616 because in the comic universe, the main comic universe is 616. So that people are like,
Ah.
because of this, now we have to make all
I,
this convoluted stuff because in the comic universe, the multiverse is like it's kind of crazy how they go so in depth but not in depth at all with that stuff where they actually number a bunch of universes. So the
mm-hmm.
Marvel Cinematic Universe actually did have a number in the comics.
And it wasn't the one that they said in
no,
that
no,
movie.
it was like 1999999 or something. Oh my gosh, can you guys see this? There's a big
Yeah, I
ass
did see that.
mosquito flying around.
Get
It's
its
gonna
ass,
eat
dude.
me. Oh my gosh, it's flying. I don't
Did
know
you
where
get
it went.
it?
No.
Oh,
I swear to God, these things are getting
grab the
smarter.
chopsticks. Grab the
They're getting
chopsticks, dude.
smarter, dude. I swear. I'm in like
Yeah, they just dropped some new mosquitoes.
yeah, new mosquitoes
Bill
dropped.
Gates. And yeah, Bill Gates, dude, I guess put some new mosquitoes out there. I
But
saw
yeah.
it. I don't know if it was true, but I saw a thing where it said the new mosquitoes, they're gonna use the mosquitoes to involuntary vaccinate people. It's like
Yeah.
it's fucking crazy.
There was I don't know. Okay, I gotta backtrack a little bit because for the people that aren't listening with visuals, a mosquito just like flew in front of my face, and that's why we all got sidetracked.
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell
He
by the
didn't kill it.
context clues.
Didn't
I
kill
don't
it
know
either,
if I
dude.
got it,
Fucking
but it
horse
was like
tame.
flying around my mic and like weaving in between the wires. I'm like, I want to hit it, but if I try, I'm gonna like slap the shit out of my mic.
Dude, when you go to clap it, it just like does a fucking barrel roll out of your
I
hands.
swear to God, I went like
That
this,
was
and
this
I
Air
think
Force
it
One
did just.
pilot.
I think it just fell straight down. It's still alive because it was not in my hands when I clapped.
Mhm.
It's
You're gonna have
it's
to
it's here somewhere,
you're gonna have to hire some
nibbling on my
spiders, dude.
toes.
You're gonna have to hire some
Dude,
spiders to eat all the
I have
skeeters in your
hired
house.
spiders, and they don't do shit. I swear to God.
There's
I
some big
swear to
ones in my
God.
house, bro. I found a hole because we've been getting hella spiders in here, which is disgusting. But I found a hole in my porch the other night. You know, like the corner to the left. Like if you know where how my
Yeah.
porch is laid out, right?
Yes. Well,
You
I believe you
you
that there's
come
probably a
out,
hole in your porch.
yeah, and you look. I looked down, and I saw a light shining through, and it's the basement light. So there's like where the corners meet. There's like a hole, like I don't know, maybe like an inch big,
Oh, I
big
guess
enough for
I
all
was
these
gonna say
goddamn
what.
spiders to
Yeah, I
get
was gonna
in.
say I probably would be worried about like.
Roaches.
Oh, I don't know what that. I was thinking about like rain and stuff, but your porch has a roof and stuff on it, so
Yeah, dude, we
probably
just
good
gotta worry
there.
about spiders and scorpions and
You just
stuff.
gotta get some. What is it? Cock.
Yeah, dude, that's what we were saying. Actually, I was gonna cock it up. I was gonna fill that crack up, dude.
um.
Fill it up.
Yeah. Just who named it that? By the way, like, is that an
A
acronym for
pervert.
something?
No, it's not. A pervert made that.
Is cock short for what it's supposed to be called? Like,
Caucus. I need to go buy some caucus
I'm
at the
really scared to
store.
Google it because I'm gonna see something I
Do you know
don't
how to
want to
spell
see.
it?
It's like C. I think so.
C-A-U-L-K?
No, yeah, Caulk. Yeah, I got it right. I was
Caulk?
like, but like, why did they name it that?
Because it's maybe like, kind of like chalk, except that's not how you, I don't know how you spell chalk, actually. C-H-A-L-K?
Like when you type in cock, why did they? And then like the first thing is cock. Why did they name it cock?
It's a valid question.
It's an old Northern French word, which means to press down.
Wow.
Oh, it's not. It's not cock. It's called cower. Cour. It's the same thing. It's Cauer, which means to press down.
Interesting.
So
Just
apparently
start
they
using that
called
every
it.
time you press down on something. Just go cock that button over
Well, it's
there.
not cock. It's
Just
cour
cock the
or
elevator
quar,
button, dude.
quar, quar. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Cock it. Cocky
Cock
dope.
it. Just
Yeah,
snip your cock.
we're on the third floor. Fucking gross.
Well, you have to snip the tip off to get some coming out.
You actually do too. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
I didn't know you didn't know that, but I just let you know about it just now. So I
Thanks.
taught you something.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm smart like that.
I think one thing we haven't addressed because I wasn't recording yet is I got a new background because last time I said I was moving 20 feet in a certain direction.
Yes, dude. And
And
honestly, kind of a downgrade.
yeah.
You had the window last time.
Oh, now I have. No, I didn't have a window. I had a door behind me. I could angle
True.
it, so because there's a window with all my plants and stuff over there, but I don't know.
Yeah, you could put your monitor. You could put the. Oh, I guess you can't see what
I
I'm
could
pointing
put the
at. But on the
webcam over
back
here, so I'm
desks.
like looking over here like this.
Yeah, yeah. Hey guys, welcome
Hello.
to another. Yeah, welcome to another.
No, I could
episode.
move my webcam over here if I
Just-
really wanted to. Hello, everybody.
Have it at your back the whole time.
Ah,
I'll put it up in this top corner, so you're staring at the back of my head.
Yeah, dude, that's what people. So that's what some people do on like Omegle and shit
I
too.
have seen those, and those are kind of funny. Have you seen like the
Mhm.
ones where the dude's like, and then he's like looking, like it cuts. They're outside his house on like a nearby tree, looking in through the window at him,
Oh,
and he's
what
like,
the
"Those are
fuck?
so funny."
Yeah, I'm glad it's not. There's still probably a lot of people jerking off on that website, but it's
Well,
been
Omegle isn't
taken over
a
more
thing
by the
anymore.
prank community.
Rest
it
in
isn't?
peace. No, someone or the owner I think took it down. I'm sure something has came and replaced it, but I don't know what.
Too many people showing their schlongs on there. I bet.
Yeah,
It's
I
like we're getting a lot of what do you call that when you expose yourself to underage people? Because that was definitely going on in that website.
yeah. I mean that happened to us when we were younger.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's how I know, dude. I saw the biggest dick of my entire life on that website. It was actually unreal. Like I remember like staying for a few seconds because I was like, "Duh."
No.
It was so big, dude. It's crazy. This is before OnlyFans too, so maybe he's got a new career going on. But yeah, it was fucking crazy, dude.
They call me
And I think I was,
tripod.
yeah,
I
I think I was like
believe it.
11.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, I was like 11 when I saw a gigantic penis on whatever it was. I keep thinking Chatterbait now, but that's not what it is.
Omegle.
Yeah, yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, that was
Great
it was
time, dude.
both
Great
fun
memories.
times and terrible times.
And the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Better than trying to like pick up chicks on that website.
Yeah, be like,
Like,
hey, I hear you're from New York. I'm in Wisconsin. Wanna meet up?
it's like, what? Bro, you're like 30 states away from me. It's
yeah.
like you know how long of a drive that is to get over to you?
Come on, pull
There's a
up,
lot-
baby.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of logistics that don't line up there.
I'm from India. I was like,
Pull up.
There's British people.
yeah,
British people on there.
I think there's people all over the place on that site,
Mm.
but that was kind of the great part of it is you get to see and meet so many random people, but then also see and meet random people. You
The
know?
worst, yeah, the worst of the worst people. What was the website we were on just like a year ago when we got that Airbnb? Remember
We
that?
tried
It
to do
was like-
Omegle. It just got shut down like recently,
Oh, it did?
like a few months
okay,
ago, I
never mind.
think.
Shoot. Actually, that's not that bad. I'm really not sad about that. My life is neither better or worse
Yeah.
with that website not existing.
Yeah,
It's the same.
I have to
I
make
guess
a
you-
mental note to probably blurb what she said earlier.
Oh, what about the big dick, dude?
No, about the Airbnb. I think did you say the location?
Did I say that it was in? Let me pull up the address. Yeah, I said it was in.
Ah, you're gonna make me blurp it again. I'll just cut it. I'm cutting that
Why, dude?
entire
I think.
segment.
Why? It's fine to say it was in.
Shut
It's
the
insane.
fuck. Cutting it. Or, move on.
Beep 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 beep. It's okay. We don't live there. We don't live in.
Bruh, shut
That's
the
just where.
fuck up.
That's just where Airbnb.
You're gonna
was.
make the watch time gonna go down because they're gonna be like, why is there so many cuts?
Only cut out when I say too.
Dude, stop. Fuck you're saying. I'm just gonna cut out the whole segment at this point.
No, chill.
Be like,
I won't
oh,
say
we start talking about Omegle, I'm cutting it.
I mean,
And we're back. We had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, dude. I wasn't talking about a location. I give the geo coordinates, so it's chill. It's chill.
Do you wanna talk about? I was gonna say backgrounds, but I don't think our backgrounds are that interesting.
We could talk about it anyways.
Especially for the people that are listening only.
Yeah. It is exhilarating, but the most pretty mediocre.
Give it 5 years, and
What
we'll
do you mean?
have something better.
Something more exciting? The humble beginnings, dude.
The humble
We didn't
beginnings.
come. Yeah,
It's
we didn't
gonna-
come from super rich or super poor. It was
Yeah.
just kind of pretty
What we had.
mediocre. Yeah, wasn't anything crazier in any direction, but I mean, yeah, dude.
But yeah,
Beginnings.
I
The
don't
humble
even know.
beginnings.
One thing I did find out. I was messing around with some recording stuff on the technical end, and I found out we could record multiple things at once. So maybe in the future,
Nut cam.
that can open not cam, dude.
Dude, we
No.
just have it of our legs kind of playing with
And
our toes and
our
shit.
knees are just like swaying back and forth slightly as we're
Yeah,
rocking
they're
in a
like
chair.
going like that. Dude,
We
our
find-
legs are just kicking,
That's
dude.
how you find out one of us are a midget. Yeah. Oh wait, we can't say that. A small
Yeah, your
person.
feet are yeah, your feet are like at the top of the camera, just kind of kicking back and forth up there. Or it's the toilet seat they see for some reason.
A toilet seat. Uh-oh. I don't know if I should leave that in or not because you're screened from us and you're just like,
Yeah, I know. It's weird being on the other side of it because I know it's just gonna freeze for you guys. I don't get that. I don't. Get
this
to see
one's
it.
gonna be a fun one to edit, huh?
Yeah.
By the way,
Maybe we can.
I've been editing stuff. Haven't been doing a whole lot, honestly. I've just been like blurping out some random stuff that I don't know if we want to be said. But what does the audience, if they were listening and thinking and doing whatever, what do they think? Do they think it? What do you guys think? What does it need to be? Better, worse? Leave
Like
more
talk about
stuff
more
in, cut
interesting
more stuff
things,
out.
get better cameras, get better mics.
Well, I don't want to say critique the fuck out of us, but like give us some tips, bruh. Anyway, what I was saying earlier about recording
Only
multiple
actually
things.
wait. I want to say something.
Okay.
If you're gonna give us tips, make them actually helpful.
That'd be helpful, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Don't give sarcastic ones. Fucking useless.
Yeah, you need a nose job.
Yeah. Just like, well, thanks, dude.
Oh man.
Like, why do you guys' hairlines look like that in the cameras? Like, we know. There's nothing we can do about it. Unless we could take a trip to Turkey, dude. Get some hair
Yeah.
plugs. Get like whatever this kind of shit is.
The widow's peak.
Widow's Peak. Just get Widow's Peaks, even though we never had one. And that's all you get, dude. It's like a little goatee on your forehead.
No, what were we talking about before? I figured out how to record, so I can record a different screen over here or over here, depending on how we're doing it. So maybe in the future we could do other stuff, like we could. I don't know if reacting would be the right term because we might just make random we let's just say the possibilities have opened up for us.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
could get
I'd
some
say
like
the biggest use.
fact checking or something like that live, not live,
Right.
but you'll be able to see us Google stuff to make sure. Say we
Live
ended up
while we
wanting to do
record.
something like making something, and we'll like commentate while we're trying to make something. We could do that. So like, I don't know what we could like spend an episode just like making a beat or something,
I actually
and
would like to do that.
and then we can just be like,
I'll
oh
just
yeah,
be like,
let's just
do
figure,
the.
yeah, do the
I'll just
thing.
point to stuff. Click that one.
Yeah. And then so like that could be kind of cool because I think if we tried to do stuff like that, and then we might
Diversify,
also
dude.
just make like general YouTube content too. We could do. I was thinking about stuff that we could do. So if you're listening on Spotify or something like that, and you want to see more of us, check us out on YouTube at Mild Mature Podcast.
Please and thank you. Where do we check it out
Um,
and subscribe?
But no, I've been cooking some ideas. Let's just say that much.
I like it, dude.
And cooking
What
up some
were
ideas.
what were some of the other ones that you got in the oven right now for stuff that is
One of them that I was
outside the
thinking is
podcast?
we could just do general like game stuff if we want to do like multiplayer games. We could do that.
Minecraft.
Yeah, we could do
Minecraft.
Minecraft webcams or something weird like that.
Fucking love that game, dude.
We could also do try not to laugh, try not to cringe things where like say I try and make a playlist and then I make you watch it, and then if you laugh you have to do a punishment or something like that. And vice versa. That could be cool.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
So there's
Did
ideas.
Instagram Reel try not to cringe challenge. I got a lot saved that we can use. Most of them are just like weird looking people staring at the camera.
Yeah.
Like people that made themselves look weird, like bad plastic surgery and stuff like that.
It looked like
Not
handsome
like birth
Squidward, but
defects.
somehow
Yeah,
deformed.
yeah. You know
Oh.
that one video I sent you with the guy with the puffed up lips, dude? Where he's chewing gum in his car.
Yeah,
and then he like kisses at the
I
camera.
think we talked about this, but the things you send me specifically are wild, to say the
love 'em,
least.
dude. I like the way they make me feel when I watch
I sent
them.
you one that I think you would find really, really funny. I'll tell you to watch it after the fact, but there's a few of them that are I'm like, why is this on here? This is so cringy.
What, dude? What do we got?
There's a few of them. I mean, you can't watch them right now. There's this one where this guy's like, this guy just like he's like holds up like a microphone to this dude outside of a bar, and he just goes like, "You wanna go eat ass?" And the dude's just like, and the dude that's saying this is the interviewee, not the person that's like.
He was asking some guy.
Yeah, so like
if he wanted to
say
eat
like
ass.
so like say you're the guy with the camera and the microphone, right? And you just walk up to me on the side of a bar, and he just hold out the microphone in front of me, and it's just this dude that goes like, "Man, I love it here. There's so many asses. I mean, look at that one over there." And then it like cuts to a girl walking behind. He's like, "I'd eat that. You want to eat ass?" And then it just like sits there, and he doesn't say anything back, and he's just sitting there staring at him, and the guy just like. And he like licks his lips every once in a while, and then it like goes on for like it feels like eternity because it's just like him sitting there staring at the guy. He's like, "You want to come? You want to come? You want to come over?
Come bust with me?"
Yeah, and he's just like, "There's a mosquito." Oh. I got it.
Nice. Let's see it.
It's not focusing, but it is
I
there.
can see a little bit. Oh, you dropped it.
Oh, I dropped it. You're right. I don't know where it went now.
I saw it. Amazing.
Take that, spiders. And Nick froze again. Sick. Pew, pew. I'm gonna freeze too because that's funny. Am I frozen?
Is it me you're looking for? My internet died.
That one's gonna be a fun one to edit around. I was like,
My internet died. Yeah, my internet died. I thought you were joking, dude. I thought you were just being a fuck with me right there.
What? I would never.
And you're like, "Oh, you're frozen." And then I was like, "Can you hear me?" And you're like, "Nope." And I was like, "All right, this guy's messing with me right now." And then I closed out of everything, and then it just got worse. And I was like, "Okay, maybe it's not."
Because for me, you were sitting there like for like a solid 3 minutes. Then I'm like, I should probably just pause the recording so I don't have to cut out 15 minutes to be waiting.
Yeah. Well, I'm back.
Back.
My internet died.
And ready for more. Oh no. No. Oh, okay, he's back. He's back. Oh, I was about to just end it.
Dude.
I was about to just wrap it up and be like, all right.
Honestly, yeah, I probably should. I have to go pick up Alexandra soon, anyways. This one fucking kind of sucked, honestly, dude.
Yeah. Sorry for having this be the first episode. Wait, we'll see what happens.
Don't
But
let this set the precedent for you. Let's just say that.
that's what the title is gonna be, like, worst episode yet? Question mark.
Yeah. The only comment on there would just be, yup.
And it's
Agreed.
gonna be you and me saying it.
Yeah, that was ass.
Um,
I'll make a bunch of spam accounts and just fucking hate on our YouTube video.
Yeah. Okay, well, with that, I guess we'll wrap it up. Make sure you hit all of the positive buttons that you possibly can on whatever you're listening to this from.
Yeah. If you're gonna hate, do it in the comments, because that way it boosts our engagement, I think, on YouTube, right? If
I
people
think that's how it
comment.
works.
Yeah, hate
I don't
with your
fully
words.
understand. I don't fully well, we'll see.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out, dude.
So
this will be the one that blows up and is up on like a Snapchat story.
That
Worst podcast ever.
yeah,
Give up.
That'd be terrible. That'd be absolutely terrible. But
Terrible.
it's gonna happen eventually, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll call it here.
That's it.
Make sure you do everything you're supposed to do that everyone else that does stuff tells you to do.
Yep, do it on all the platforms.
But do it for us instead of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck those guys.
And then hopefully episode 6 will be better. Yay!
Do you
he
have
froze again.
parting advice? Are you playing, dude? Are you
just
fucking...
that time I was kidding.
Oh, dude. Because the other times I could still see you moving. I was like, motherfucker, dude. Can't throw this goddamn computer away.
Oh, yeah. Parting advice. Oh, let's see here. Don't go hot potting in hot springs, because you might melt. Literally.
Yeah. Solid advice, dude. Don't dip with your toe, too. I guess that's what that guy did. So
just
especially do that
don't
part.
fall in, I guess. But
Yeah, don't be a fucking klutz.
just don't do it. Just don't go in there.
Yeah. It's unsafe.